Hey y'all, welcome back to another episode of the Cowgirl Closet Podcast. I'm your host, Addie Ford. The Cowgirl Closet Podcast is a worldwide ranch production brought to you in part by Mule Alley. Legendary brands and trailblazing trends. Find your style on Mule Alley in the stockyards. I also want to say a huge thank you to our friends at AB Lino in downtown Fort Worth who help everyone wear their story. Today's co-host is Hayley Novak. She does a lot involved with the Western industry, so I'm super excited to get to know her and learn a little bit more about what she does. Hayley, welcome to the Cowgirl Closet Podcast. How are you?
I'm doing great. Thank you for having me today.
Yeah, absolutely. I'm really glad to have you. I'm really excited to get to know you. So for anyone who might not know you yet, tell us a little bit about yourself, where you're from, and how you first got connected to the Western lifestyle.
Well, I'm from Terrell, Texas. My occupation is a broadcast journalist for the Cowboy channel.
Yeah.
I like to rope. I like to golf. I like to be outside and hike. I think you're more sometimes than what you do for a job. So
Right.
I always like to throw that stuff in there. I just like to be outside, just be around people and enjoy the earth that we've been given.
Yeah. Were you always drawn to the rodeo and Western culture growing up, or did it come into your life later on?
Kind of came naturally. I've always been around horses. My family always has been around, whether it was like an equestrian center or just around the Western way life anyways. Growing up, I played a lot of sports like soccer and basketball growing up. And then I started really rodeoing in middle school. So I junior high rodeoed, high school rodeoed, and that, in high school is where I kind of caught the bug and I just solely focused on rodeo. And then I went to college for it. So I've always been somewhat centered around, I guess, the Western industry.
So you stopped sports in high school and just focused on rodeo?
Mm-hmm.
Did you rodeo at Tech?
I did, yeah.
Hey, wait, I didn't know that.
Yeah, I did,
That's so fun.
And I went to Cisco College first.
Before Tech?
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
I rodeoed there for a couple of years and had a blast, learned a lot. And then I had like the COVID year.
Yeah.
So to be honest with you, I didn't like school very much. And I tore my ACL in January of 2020. And so I already had an excuse not to go back to college because I couldn't drive for 8 weeks. And so I took like that 2020 year off and then went to Tech after that.
Okay. What made you want to go to Tech?
It was far away from home, to be honest with you. That's kind of why. And I wanted something different. I like to see new things and stuff. And all my friends went to school in the southwest or the southern region, I guess, like in Hillsboro and stuff. And so I wanted to go out somewhere different. And there was the Paladero Canyon by there, and I thought that was kind of cool too.
Did you hike that ever?
Oh yeah.
You get really dirty doing that, huh?
You do. It's pretty windy out there in Lubbock, and it's a lot of red dirt spread around. So
the dust storms are horrible.
Okay, so I thought this sounds so stupid to say, but whenever I first saw the dust storms, I thought that it was fog. Because here, like at home, there's fog all the time. Like you wake up and it's like, oh, it's foggy morning. Like,
and we don't get haboobs or whatever they call it.
And so I was like looked out the window and there was dust in the air and it looked like fog. I was like, that's so strange. There's no humidity in the air. Like this is so weird. And then you like can't see driving and it's hailing.
And then like you get sick and they're the worst. But I do love West Texas.
It is nice. And it made me tougher. Like now whenever it's windy and you have to rope, it's like, oh man, it's not too bad because you'd rope out there all the time.
And it's windy out there all the time.
So windy. And like my friends that never went out there, like, oh man, it's too windy to rope outside. And it was just like another day there.
So when you chose to go to Tech, did you know that you were going to rodeo there? Like, is that you're like, okay, I want to join the rodeo team at Texas Tech? Cool. Yeah. How did your journey with the Cowboy channel begin? What was the first opportunity you had with them like?
So I didn't really intend, I guess, to go into broadcast journalism for a while. I studied public relations. I thought I was just going to do like athlete relations somewhere at a company. I didn't really have a set goal until like the Cowboy channel came around 2018, I guess it was, 2020 maybe. And I was like, oh, that could be a cool opportunity. So I started interviewing my rodeo athlete, like my fellow like athletes, I guess.
Yeah.
After the rodeos, and we just posted on Facebook. It was me and this other gal. And we called it Texas Tech Rodeo Talk.
Wait, I've heard of that. Maybe.
Yeah, you might have. It was just on Facebook. I don't know. It's pretty popular.
Yeah, no, I think whenever I was there.
Yeah.
Because I knew a couple of friends on the rodeo team. Well, guys. And they were younger. So I don't know if you would know them. But I really do think I've seen that.
Yeah. So it was on there. And we would just like post these videos. And I needed an internship. And so I had some connections, I guess. Like not connections, but I had some friends that knew some people there. So I got an internship at the Cowboy channel during Vegas. And I didn't do anything crazy. I just got coffee and followed people around for 12 days.
Yeah.
And so after that, pardon me.
Okay.
After that, I like just went back to school, nothing crazy, and met up with Katie Lucas at the Cowboy channel. She's like, "Oh yeah, come just visit me in the studio, whatever. Just like come see how it's going." So then I did that. Ended up meeting Patrick Gotch at this event, whatever. Left, went back to Lubbock, and then he called me on the way to class like 2 weeks later. He was like, "Hey, we want to hire you full time for the Cowboy channel." And I had done nothing besides just Facebook videos. And so I was like, "Are you sure? Like, is this a prank call?" Anyway, so I came down there in June, and the rest is history.
Wait, that is so awesome.
Mm-hmm.
And
Yeah.
you just love it.
Oh yeah, it's the best.
Yeah,
I just
but-
get to talk to my friends all the time, and
Yeah.
it's been fun. I had to learn a lot about TV, so there's been a lot of learning on the job. But that's my favorite way to learn. So I think it's been awesome.
That's so cool. So you like never imagined yourself like
No.
Wow. Yeah.
No, I
honestly,
never did.
same.
I never did. I didn't really know
So
what I
cool.
thought I was gonna do, but I never pictured this.
Yeah. Do you remember your first time being on camera or interviewing someone for the Cowboy channel?
I actually do. So it was in Lubbock at the Texas Tech College Rodeo.
Uh-huh.
I talked my rodeo coach into letting me do arena side interviews for the pro rodeo as well as the college rodeo.
Yeah.
And it was technically broadcasted on the Cowboy channel, like through the app. And I was like, oh my gosh, I'm gonna be on the Cowboy channel today. Like they're gonna show it. And it was a train wreck. It was actually terrible. It was really bad. I would never ask any of the questions that I asked there or do any of the same things. So that was horrible. But yeah, that was my first, like, I guess it didn't technically count as being on the Cowboy channel, but it was like my first time being
that's so
broadcast on there.
And then, you know, you live and you learn. So
you do. I've lived and I've learned. I'll tell you that.
what was going through your mind in that moment?
It was like, don't mess up. No, not actually. I was just excited. There were so many possibilities ahead. I was just like trying to do a good job, and there really wasn't anything extra. I was just doing what I needed to do.
Yeah.
Then.
So you've gotten to travel to so many incredible events since joining the team. Is there one that stands out as your favorite so far?
This is the most popular question ever, is what's your favorite rodeo? And the answer is whatever one I'm at the moment. They're all so different, and they're all so unique in their own ways that it's hard to pick a favorite because you have different favorites for different reasons and so on and so forth. So I've loved every place I've gotten to go, and that's just not like a PC answer. Like that's really true. I've loved everywhere.
Yeah. Well, traveling's also like always so fun no matter what. So that's really cool to get to do all that.
Yeah.
So I saw you recently at the Cody Johnson Championship Roping. You're interviewing some of the junior ropers. What's it like getting to share those behind the scenes stories from the arena floor?
Well, regarding interviewing junior ropers, it's tough.
Yeah.
Because they're like 15 years old and are terrified of me and the camera.
And the camera, yeah.
And they can hear themselves back. Because on the arena floor, you can hear, there's like a 2-second delay. So like I'll talk to you and then you'll hear it back 2 seconds later.
Oh,
pretty
that's
much.
hard.
And so, yeah, it's hard for me. So it's definitely hard for these little guys that don't want to talk on TV anyways. So yeah, it's extremely difficult. And you just have to like hope for the best in regards to interviewing like junior ropers. But in the open, I think Caleb Driggers and Jade Corkill, they ended up winning it. And Jade threw his hat, and they just won like over $100,000 collectively with like the cash and the prizes and things. So you can like feel their excitement and feel like how happy they are and how grateful they are. And so that just kind of feeds back into to me almost like just feeling so happy for them and excited and proud for them.
Yeah, that's so fun. The rodeo world has such a family feel to it. What have you learned about the people behind the sport since becoming part of it?
They're just regular people. We all work hard and we all have the same values pretty much. Like you can have different beliefs, of course, but at the end of the day, everybody wants to put on a good show and all work hard for the greater good, I guess, of putting on a good production.
Yeah. You're always dressed perfectly, obviously. You look amazing right now. For whatever event you're covering, how would you describe your personal style both on camera and off camera?
That's so hard. I feel like I would describe it maybe as classic. I feel like I just try to dress kind of normal maybe.
Yeah.
I don't really try to do anything crazy, like whatever. I think classic would be like the best way to describe it.
Have you always like kind of dressed more on the Western side, or did that come to like with joining the Cowboy channel and stuff?
It definitely came with joining the Cowboy channel. I feel like I never really dressed Western or like modern. I just dressed
like
regular
normal?
maybe. I don't know. I feel like I dress ways that could go back and forth. But definitely since working with the Cowboy channel, I wear more turquoise. I wear more fringe.
Yeah.
I think that'd be the only thing that really change
Yeah.
is wearing more like Western style
Yeah.
stuff.
That's so cool.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm still stuck in that like college phase, I feel like too. Like we had that conversation earlier, but yeah, I don't know.
You'll get there.
Yeah, for sure.
It's like
I love dressing like up. So like for this stuff, like you kind of said, like you kind of dress normal. Not me.
You
I
just
like to
crazy.
go all out.
You like the sequins and stuff. What's your style like?
Yeah, no, I definitely love anything sparkly that like stands out, just extra, I guess, punchy kind of. I love anything punchy. I have these like stiletto boots that are so crazy, but I love them so much.
Are they like the rhinestone ones that come all the way up here?
Yes.
I've seen them.
I absolutely love those.
Which
so much.
more power to you. I feel like I could not pull that off. That would scare me.
Yes, you could. I mean, yeah, people definitely look at me a lot, but
well, that's what you want. You want like if you're gonna wear boots like that, you're not wearing them for a secret,
right?
You
exactly. Like I kind of want people to stare at me.
Yes. Yeah.
Western fashion is having a huge moment right now. What trends are you absolutely loving?
I'm the worst person to ask that because I do not pay attention to trends as much as I should.
Yeah.
I do sometimes, of course, but I really don't get stuck in like what you're wearing right here, right now, because I don't know. I just not really my like if it's a trend that I really like most of the trends that are coming up now, like the kind of what is it called, like coastal grandmother or something.
Oh yeah.
I already dressed like a coastal grandmother.
Yeah.
So it didn't. The trend was what I already wore beforehand, and like now I feel like maybe denim is more of a trend.
Back, yeah.
And I've always worn denim anyways.
Yeah.
So the trends now that I like or what I've already worn.
So on the flip side, is there a trend you think you've seen like maybe enough of, or one you'd like to see maybe come back?
Oh gosh, I don't think that there's a trend that I've seen enough of. I don't love cowhide stuff personally.
Yeah.
So
that's coming back.
I feel like that's kind of a tough trend to like for people to pull off. I think that's tough. If you can pull it off,
you can pull it off. Yeah.
Go ahead. But I personally, you will not see me being wearing cowhide.
Well, so I just told you that I got back from Nashville and we went shopping yesterday morning before our flight. I saw so much like cowhide outfits, I should say, and only one I liked. It was like a strapless, like kind of flowy, classy dress, but all the other nothing I would really wear.
It's a hard thing to do right. You can do it wrong,
but if you do it right, it's gonna look so good.
Right, but that's also the thing with fashion too. Is nobody would wear what I wear.
You don't have
sometimes.
rules in fashion.
Yeah, so I feel like I can't be like, oh, I hate to see that trend because if you like it, you like it. It's
and I just might not like it on me, but I could like love it on you or something. You know?
And I think that's like the biggest thing about fashion, or what I try to do is whatever I look good and whatever I feel good in. Yeah, I could wear a trash bag, and if I feel like I'm wearing the best trash bag in the world, then
that's all that matters.
You're gonna see somebody else wear a trash bag later. Yeah, but if I'm like insecure in something, then that's not good for anybody.
No, and I always say too, like, look good, feel good, do good. So if I don't think I look good, I'm not gonna have a very positive attitude.
Right.
Yeah. So who are some of your go-to brands or boutiques when you're putting together an outfit for an event or a segment?
Yeah, I use a bunch, honestly. I try to support a lot of Western brands or like Western like boutiques and things like that. Yeah. I'll chip away at those, but just kind of everything. Or like I'll shop at Zara sometimes, not to plug them, but I will get like some pieces from them and like mix more like was it called modern? What would you call it?
I guess modern.
More normal clothes. I don't know, with Western clothes and just kind of mix that. Yeah. I do that a lot, actually.
I do that a lot too. Like actually the pants I'm wearing right now, I got them in college and I wear these all the time and I style them so differently. Yeah. I love it. I love going to places and like just getting random pieces because really you can style anything however you want.
Exactly.
You know? So do you have a few staple pieces that make you feel confident every time, like a favorite hat or a pair of boots or something?
This dress I wear, if this is like my go-to thing, or anything denim, I feel pretty confident in. There's not really a go-to, I guess, like a denim, like top and bottom, probably. Or I have these Wrangler jeans that I can't fit in right now, but whenever I could, they're like a polyester slack pant. I don't know. They're black. They're really sharp. I love them. So when I can fit into them comfortably, then I'll wear them. But right now they're kind of be like a weapon almost. So
I hate when that happens.
Yeah, they're a little tight. I've been having too many cookies this summer, so that's another thing.
Sound really good.
All these rodeo committees have great desserts for hospitality, and I have the biggest sweet tooth in the world. So I'm like, oh, let me have this piece of homemade pie that your Aunt Jill made, or like these
That
cookies
your Aunt Jill made.
They're
That's
so
funny.
good. So that's why I can't fit into those
Yeah.
pants.
Well, you know what? I think you look good. So.
Thank you.
So for women who want to look put together and still feel authentic to themselves, what's your best advice for finding that balance between comfort and confidence?
I think that's just something you gotta figure out within yourself. You know, I don't think that's any advice I could give to anybody. Is just be confident in what you want to wear.
Yeah.
There's a lot of times that I'll send an outfit to like my little group Snapchat full of girls. And I'm like, all right, is this cute or crazy? And half the time they're like, that's crazy, but I like it and I feel confident in it. So I wear it anyways.
Yeah.
You just gotta believe in what you're wearing. It could look nuts, but if you think you look great in it, then that's all that matters.
And like I kind of have a story like that too. Me and all of my friends have such a different style, like polar opposites. Yeah. And so anytime, I wear those crazy boots that I was telling you about, everyone's like, are they like, are you sure? And I'm like, heck yeah, it's fun,
Yeah, one of those is I have this, it's from Rodeo Quincy and I love it. It's like orange.
Yeah.
Probably the color of one of those hats. And it has thick fringe all the way down to the ground. And it's just like huge cape. And it is very crazy. And it's like, is this cute or crazy? And it comes with like a orange dress underneath. And you're like, that's really crazy. And I wore it to Vegas and I got like 10 billion compliments on it.
Yeah. So. Well, Vegas is like a time too where you're like allowed to wear crazy stuff like that.
If I wore it today, it would probably look like this chair, but orange.
But it was so fun.
I loved it. So anyways.
I need to see a picture of it.
Yeah, I'll send it to you. Okay. We can plug it for the pod.
Yeah, absolutely. So you always look so polished on camera. Do you style yourself for events or do you work with someone behind the scenes?
I style myself. I get that question all the time. Yeah. I'm flattered that people think I have a stylist.
Yeah.
But it's just me. Just what I decide to wear and that day. I usually throw a bunch of stuff in the suitcase and then whatever comes out of it is what I wear. And I do like a lot of mixing and matching, especially when you're on the road for like 3 weeks at a time.
Oh yeah, I bet that's so hard.
You have to pack a
very
lot.
precisely too.
Well, yes, you should. I'm not very precise.
Not either.
I'm not. I'm very type B and I just kind of hope for the best. I'm like, all right, it's going to be 5 days here. We'll see how it all turns out.
Yeah, I'm very type B too. So I definitely get it.
Yeah.
I work better like that though. Like, I don't know. I can't, if I'm going on a trip, I can't plan like every single outfit right there. I'm going to have choices.
I think I work better, but I know I could work best if I actually planned it.
Yeah.
But I just.
Are you going to the NFR?
I'm actually not. So I'll be here in Fort Worth throughout those days.
Dang. Well, yeah, I'm stressed about packing for that.
Oh,
all my friends are like, so have you like put together your vision board and all this stuff? No.
A vision board?
My friends are crazy. Yeah.
Okay, that's nuts. Yeah.
Yeah, they have like vision board planned outfits before like they go and buy it. And they start doing this like months before it.
Well, I guess you have to. Like if you're going to buy all that stuff, you have to plan it out ahead of time. Yeah. So I get that point.
I'm stressed.
You should be fine. My best advice for Vegas is nobody cares anyways.
Right.
So just wear whatever you want to. And like I've been saying this entire time, if you're confident in it, then that's all that matters.
Yeah, that's
so
true.
Also pack comfy shoes. Last year I walked.
That's what everyone has said. Yeah, I haven't gone yet, so I'm really excited.
You're in for a treat. Last year I think I walked 11 miles one day in my heels.
In one day?
Yeah.
Okay.
It's horrible.
Good to know.
But also mine's a little bit different. I'm not going there. Like I had to travel around and like walk around convention center a bunch. So that's a little bit. I don't think that's like the average amount that people walk.
Well, still, I was talking to a girl and she told me that if I am going to wear heels to like start training my feet. And I really want to wear those crazy boots, but they're stilettos, so my feet are going to hurt.
If you're passionate enough to wear those boots, you'll be fine to walk.
You're so right. Beauty's pain.
Unfortunately, sometimes, yes.
So if you could create your own Western fashion line, what would it look like?
I think it would look like what I wear all the time. Yeah. I think
lots of denim, probably.
Sometime. Yeah, whatever I'm feeling, I guess. Yeah. Probably denim. I think it'd be very, I feel like I dress modestly, like very modest, like classic, very, maybe a little bit regal.
That's a good word to use, yeah.
That's what I think it'd be.
And what would your line be called? That's a hard question that, like,
I have no idea.
Got on the spot.
Hayley's Closet. No, I'm kidding. I don't know.
That's
it would be, I don't know. I have no idea. I can't even think of it.
Would it, like, be, like, super, super Western, or do you think you'd make it more, like, what we've been saying this whole time, normal?
I think it'd be a mix of both. I think that, because I do like Western clothes, I think it'd be a good, healthy balance. Like, somebody could wear it to a rodeo if they wanted to, or to a dinner on the town. I think it'd be both.
Yeah, for sure. So you've developed such a strong presence as an interviewer. What do you think makes a great on-air conversation in the Western world?
I think just...
I really need to, like, pay attention to your answer.
I think authenticity does. If you're very angry, like in an interview aspect, like whatever emotion you're feeling, feel it.
Yeah.
I think, and it's hard because cowboys and cowgirls aren't very emotive all the time.
Yeah.
I'm guilty of it just as well. Like even in this interview, I'm still like, oh, just do your job, like all robotic. But I think authenticity is the best conversation to have. In those moments, whether it's frustration or happiness or anything like that. I think that's the best way you could go about it.
Yeah.
You're gonna really like the new Fort Worth Stockyards app. It's everything you need right at your fingertips. See what's happening in real time, which means you'll never miss another cattle drive, happy hour, sidewalk sale, or your favorite band again. You can also use the app to buy show tickets, pay for parking, reserve a table, and even book a room. So saddle up, y'all. It's free, it's fun, it's the Stockyards. Download the app today at the Apple Store or Google Play.
So, Hayley, has there been an interview that really stuck with you? Maybe someone who surprised you or inspired you?
Nothing that really sticks out. They all stick out to me, I guess. But I love those interviews whenever it's like young rookies and they're having a career-defining moment. This summer, a guy, I can't remember his name off the top of my head.
That's okay. I'm very bad with names too.
But in Greeley, he went 92 points on this super awesome horse.
Wow.
In the short go to win the whole thing. And he's like 19 years old and just on this permit. And that was the first time he'd ever been above 90. And so it was just like a really storybook moment. Like moments like that really stick out to me.
Yeah, that's really cool.
Yeah.
And it's really like fun and cool to not only get to like meet so many people, but like deal with people's different personalities, you know?
Oh, yeah.
I've learned a lot like with that or doing this, and I love it. It's so fun.
Yes. Or when somebody feels genuine or laughs, or whenever the guys like cut up with each other. I just, all those moments just really stick with me and carry it through. But I can't say there's been one specific interview that's like changed me, you know?
Yeah. They're just all awesome.
Well, and that's one thing I've noticed too, is a lot of the most successful competitors, they never get too high or too low. So that's what I try to do within my careers. I never get too high and be like, oh my gosh, this is the best interview in the whole world, or like too low, think I'm going to quit and just go end it all just because of one bad interview. I just try to stay kind of even keel. And so I think that's why maybe my memories are skewed, is because I just keep them all level.
Yeah. Okay. Well, that was good advice for me. Yeah. So social media does play like such a big role in the Western media now. How do you balance being a public face with keeping some things personal?
I'm horrible at balancing it, honestly.
Wait, me too.
I'm really bad. My social media presence is the exact same as my work presence. I still haven't come to the fact that I am a quote unquote public figure or whatever. So I'm very bad about balancing my personal life with that. It's very, very line in the sand. I'm not saying like I'm totally different in my personal life. I just like to keep my personal life personal and my work life work life.
Yeah.
I don't like to intermingle the two too much.
Yeah. Okay.
Like personally, like as far as like relationships and stuff like that go.
Okay, yeah.
As far as who I am, I think that's why they're, I don't know. I guess I don't know what I'm like trying to say, because I'm the same on both sides. I'm just very business based and then very personal at the same time. I don't know. I don't really know.
Speaking of like kind of business face, I guess, do you ever feel pressure to always be camera ready, or have you learned to just let people see like, you know, like the real? Does that make sense? Like the real you?
Yeah.
I guess.
I think that there's not really any pressure because my camera ready is the
just
real
how
me.
you are all the time.
Yeah.
Yeah. I can't say the same. I don't put makeup on unless I have to.
Yeah. I just feel like the camera ready is who I am all the time.
And that's so good too, because that shows like, you know, caring about what you look like and stuff is such a good thing.
Oh, well, I'm saying that I don't look like this all the time, of course. Like at home, if I'm at home, I don't wear any makeup and I wear just regular like baggy
oversized
clothes.
T-shirt and stuff.
Yeah, I look
think
like
that's
a little
everyone
homeless
though,
lady.
really.
Yeah, I think. But as far as like the personality, I'm pretty much the same both sides, personally and professionally. I guess. And as far as my Instagram and stuff goes, that's all professional.
Yeah, well, I think that's also why you're so good at what you do, and probably why they offered you this job. You know, after your internship. The Cowboy channel has really helped grow visibly for rodeo and Western culture across the country. What's it like being a part of that wave in storytelling?
I think it's awesome. I think the stories that we're getting to tell about these cowboys is only growing. You know, we're getting even more in depth with new shows that are going more in depth to their lives. I think that rodeo needs to expand. It's very wholesome. We're very honest. I think it's a good sport, and I think America needs that.
Yeah.
And I think it's only going to continue to become bigger and better.
Right.
There's more money involved, more everything. So I'm very excited to be a part of that and to keep it growing the best way that I can.
Yeah, absolutely. So what's next for you, Hayley? Like maybe in your work aspect of life or in the roping stuff that you do?
I just bought a horse. So whenever I first started, I sold everything. I just wanted to focus on work. And now that I've been in this for a couple years now, it's time for me to get back into it. I'm tired of watching. I just started team roping the other day. So
wait, that's so fun.
I know. I'm very excited. The mare I bought, you can breakaway rope and head on. So
I was going to ask, like, do you head?
Yeah, I do now. Yeah. Big header, big sticka is, I'm just kidding. Anyways, but I'm excited to do. I have the opportunity now since we work in Cowtown all the time. I can just like bring my horse and go rope afterwards and stuff. So it's been fun to get back into it.
Yeah, that's so fun.
Yeah.
So you, like you just said, you haven't team roped ever?
Not until recently, not until like 4 months ago.
What made you want to start doing that?
I've always thought I had big header energy. I've been very like wanting to.
Wait, that's funny.
I've always wanted to get into it. Like team roping jackpots always looked so fun to me. So.
Oh, they're so fun.
Yeah, they're a blast.
Yeah,
and
I love going.
I entered a team roping jackpot like a couple months ago, I guess. And anyways, it's just been fun.
Yeah,
and I think now that I do what I do, it's given me a different perspective as far as roping goes. Like it's not the end all be all like it once was. It's not as pressure packed as it once was. It's just like now I understand the game maybe from a different side of it. So it's made
has it been tough, you know, trying to learn or like merge into team roping now?
Not really, because it's just fun.
Yeah.
I don't really take it too seriously. It'd be great.
That's good.
But I'm also not trying to go win the world or try to do anything else. Like I'm just doing it for fun. So,
you're doing it because you enjoy it. That's so cool.
It's been fun.
Yeah.
It's been interesting, like switching back and forth, like roping calves versus roping steers. But it's been interesting to learn. And learning is good for your brain. So
it is. Yeah.
Growing my brain.
Right. So is there any events or anything coming up that you can talk about? Am I allowed to ask you that?
I guess you could. Like any work events?
Yeah.
I'm going to the Great Lakes Circuit Finals in November. I'll be going to Louisville, Kentucky for a couple days, and they put on an awesome production. It's like a little mini NFR.
Yeah.
So I'm excited about that.
Fun.
Yeah.
Would you ever want to merge your love of fashion and media, maybe host a fashion segment or work with Western designers?
I would love that. I think it'd be awesome to do that. I think I'd be great at it. Like growing up, in fact, I saw myself being a fashion designer more than ever doing this. Like whenever I was little, I'd always like draw like dresses and things like that. So that'd honestly be the dream to do both. Honestly.
Well, I don't know if you knew this, but Texas Tech actually has one of the best fashion design programs in Texas. That's what I went to school for.
Nice.
So I like to call it adult arts and crafts. So I literally got to like draw dresses like what you did whenever you were a kid. I did the same thing.
Yes.
But I got to do that like in college.
Isn't that so cool?
Yes, it was so fun.
It
was stressful, but
one of the reasons, like going back to what you asked me before about what I went to Tech for, is they had a really good interior design program. And I thought I was going to be an interior designer as well. And then I was like, well, I don't want to do that. And then I thought I was going to be an attorney. And then I just went into public relations.
Yeah.
Like,
so I tried to minor in interior design with my fashion design, and there was just no way.
It's a lot.
It's
very rigorous.
Yeah.
Both
I could see you being an interior designer, though.
I thought I was going to. And then just the rodeo bug caught me. And I just need to go to school the rodeo.
Yeah.
So.
Yeah. But no, I do think maybe you should like look into that. Like working with a Western designer. We can work together.
We can. Anybody reach out. Give you my email. Slide into my DMs. Anybody available.
Literally. Wait, that's so funny.
Yeah.
Okay, so now I kind of want to do like some rapid fire questions. Are you okay with that?
Okay, I'm ready.
Yeah. All right. So let's do a few fun ones. Let me look at this. Dream event to cover anywhere in the world.
Anywhere in the world. I think it'd be cool if we did a rodeo event in Europe somewhere. Like
that'd
somewhere very
cool.
like regal and very fancy and stuff.
Yeah.
I think that'd be
well. If you do that, let me know. I want to go.
I'll let you know. I don't know if we'll ever do that. That might just be a wild dream out there, but I think that'd be fun.
I think it could happen.
Like in a very classy place. I think that'd be cool to have.
Yeah, for sure.
Like team roping there.
Favorite Western fashion icon, past or present?
Oh man, I think Dolly Parton. I think that
Oh,
she
for
is like
sure.
that's such a classic answer, but yeah,
Yeah.
Dolly's the best. Even though her styles are a little different in some ways, I just
Yeah.
love the way she goes about things.
Yeah. That's
Like
a great answer.
the taste or the quote she has of it costs so much to look this cheap or something.
Yeah.
I just love the confidence that she had just to do whatever.
For sure. What's one thing that's always in your bag when you're traveling for work?
Oh man, there's so much in my bag. I would say a pin, but I never have those. I always have to borrow pins. But like lip gloss.
Yeah, I was gonna say
eye
mine's like
drops,
lipstick, I think.
sunglasses, and then my makeup bag.
Yeah.
I always have my makeup bag.
I always carry a brush on me.
I never do, actually.
I do. And it comes in handy.
I should carry a brush.
Yeah.
I
You can
carry
get like the
everything
little
else.
bitty ones.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
I've had them. I've lost them.
Yeah. No, actually, that's kind of funny. I'm getting off track here, but yesterday I actually like went through my purse and while I was at the airport, literally nothing I needed. I had like 5 lipsticks, 4 lip liners, a brush, girly products. Like,
Okay.
and I was like, I had no idea this was in here.
Well, you got to have it all. And you just like toss it in there. I was pretty proud of
I
myself.
have everything but a wallet. Like, come on, Abby.
Oh, you don't have your wallet?
No.
Okay.
Just
well,
like
you
keep
need
my
that.
card just flying around in my purse.
Oh, good.
So
That's
bad.
fine.
Oh, good. Okay, back to the questions. Coffee or energy drink before a long day on set?
Energy drink.
Yeah.
I love the Alani News. I like coffee as well. In the wintertime, I like a good just black coffee at a
Yeah.
rodeo.
Oh, I would not have guessed that you're a black coffee girl.
Well, that's all they have there. You kind of
True.
are forced to like it.
Very
But
true.
when it's nice and cold, you just have like a warm cup of black coffee and like one of those cheap styrofoam cups. It's pretty
Yeah.
nice.
Yeah. If you weren't working in media, what do you think you'd be doing instead?
Well, I guess it'd be an
Interior designer.
I don't know.
Okay, so if besides that,
um,
you should say
Okay.
fashion designer.
I'm gonna take a turn here and surprise everybody. I'd work at a national park, or I'd be like a Nat Geo Wild videographer. I think that'd be super awesome. That's what I'd
Wait,
do.
whoa. See, I would have never thought of that.
Yeah, that'd be like my next dream job. would be
Wait,
do
that's
that. Yeah.
okay.
Like
Great
video,
answer.
like the jaguars in the jungle, or like
Yeah.
stuff like that.
That would be so cool.
It would be awesome.
Huh. Well, now I'm
I
gonna
guess.
think about that like all day.
Yeah, that could be your new dream job.
Oh, seriously. I don't know what I would do. I guess that.
The world
that's
is your
cool.
oyster. You can do
Right.
whatever.
Maybe travel for free. I don't know.
Yeah,
Is that even possible?
I think
Probably
so.
not.
maybe.
Unless you're like super famous.
Right.
Anyways, and finally, what does being a modern cowgirl mean to you?
I think it means excitement. I think the horizon that we're embarking on is exciting. I think it means like handling yourself well with like class and honor and respect for you as well as everybody else.
Yeah.
That's what it means to me.
Well, awesome. Well, Hayley, thank you so much for coming and talking with me. This has been an amazing conversation.
Yeah.
But before we end, for anyone who's watching, where can they follow your journey?
You can follow me on Instagram. That's about all I've got.
Yeah.
I have not made it over to TikToks yet, but you can follow me on Instagram, Hayley Novak. I don't know where to look, but just Hayley, and then Novak is pretty simple. So,
Awesome. Well,
I'm
yeah,
gonna be
once
there.
again, Hayley, thank you so much. And I've had such a great time.
yeah, thank you for having me.
Well, that is a wrap on today's episode. Hayley, thank you so much for coming and being such an amazing co-host for us. It was great to sit down and learn more about you. Once again, this is the Cowgirl Closet Podcast, a worldwide branch production brought to you in part by Mule Alley. You can explore Mule Alley's curated collection of tastemakers, artisans, and trailblazers from anywhere. Simply download the free Fort Worth Stockyards app at the Apple Store or Google Play. We could not have done this episode without our friends here at AB Lino, who let us film in their beautiful custom clothing boutique in downtown Fort Worth. AB Lino, helping everyone wear their story. Once again, I'm your host, Addie Ford, and I will see you where the ranch meets the runway.